On Nilou teams, you'll need healing if you want to avoid killing off your own characters from bloom reactions. Nilou's kit encourages only running Hydro and Dendro characters on her teams. However, since there are currently no Dendro healers in the game, that means our healer has to be Hydro if we want to utilize Nilou's full kit. There are only 2 Hydro characters with consistent healing built into their own kits, Barbara and Kokomi. That means that currently the only 2 viable choices for healing on a Nilou team are these 2 characters, right? Actually, there's a 3rd viable Hydro healer in the game, Mona. Wait, Mona has absolutely 0 healing built into her kit, you say? Well, you're right, but there's a free-to-play craftable Catalyst weapon that allows all Catalyst users to simultaneously heal their entire team when they cast their Elemental Burst, Prototype Amber. And Genshin happens to have not 2, but 3 Hydro Catalyst users. This includes not only Barbara and Kokomi, who we've already previously mentioned, but also Mona. At Refinement 5, Prototype Amber can heal your entire party simultaneously for 18% of their entire HP. If you run a plus 20 healing circlet, you can boost that healing even further by 35.9%. That heals nearly 25% of your team's entire health simultaneously. For reference, my own Mona is only using a Refinement 3 Prototype Amber, and that already feels pretty comfortable on my Nilou team. The way that Nilou teams are typically played actually often synergizes really well with the Mona using Prototype Amber. With Nilou teams, you'll often be quick swapping between each of your team members to trigger as many bloom reactions as you can, right? Since Prototype Amber does percent-based healing for your entire team simultaneously, Prototype Amber Mona's healing is literally perfect for supporting quick swap playstyles. Even if you were using Nilou's main DPS stance for her elemental skill instead of her support stance, and you're not character swapping a lot, your Nilou isn't going to die from bloom damage. Nilou's kit encourages players to maximize her HP, so she's literally a tank. Self-bloom damage alone is not going to kill her, especially with Mona casting her Elemental Burst and healing your entire party's HP by up to nearly 25% every 15 seconds. When you're running Prototype Amber on Mona, you can also use the Noblesse Oblige 4-piece artifact set. With this setup, when Mona casts her burst, she provides the entire team with healing simultaneously, buffs her entire team's attack by 20%, and her burst grants 60% damage bonus to all hit enemies. You can say I'm coping, but in my opinion that provides a decent amount of value to the team. To top it off, even though Mona's off-field Hydro application uptime isn't as high as Kokomi's, providing any AoE off-field Hydro application at all is still pretty valuable. One potential disadvantage of using Mona as your healer instead of Barbara or Kokomi is that if your Mona is running Prototype Amber and a healing circlet, your Mona won't be able to stack as much Elemental Mastery as Barbara or Kokomi would. While that's definitely a con, Mona's kit still provides a lot of advantages. And with Nahida's release, if you run Nahida, I do think that you can mitigate this disadvantage to an extent, since Nahida's kit shares a portion of her Elemental Mastery with the entire team. So if you have Nilou and Mona, and don't mind investing in a Prototype Amber, feel free to try out Mona as a healer for your Nilou teams. I do think that it's an option that's at least worth some consideration. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing. Take care, and thanks for watching.